Hey, I'm Bill Marion, and this is A Nose for Life. There are several reasons you might be watching this video. You could be a family member, in which case, thanks, Mom. Or maybe you're a loyal subscriber, so thank you so much for coming back, even though I have no idea why you do. But I'm grateful nonetheless. In this video, I'm going to discuss 10 things I've learned about YouTube while making YouTube videos. I've learned some really crazy things while making videos for YouTube that might change the very fabric of space and time. Okay, probably not. But if you're late to the YouTube universe as a video content creator, this video might help put things in perspective. And then again, what do I know? I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I've learned a few things that keeps me making videos, including the video you're watching right now. But let's say you just started watching a lot of YouTube. This video might help you navigate the deep, stormy waters of this video platform by putting the videos you're watching into perspective, or should I say, a perspective, mainly my perspective. That is to say that some of this video, or most of this video, is based on my personal observations. But as always, there are links in the description. So stick around. What else do you have to do? Okay, don't answer that question. I'm glad you're here. 10 things I've learned about YouTube while making YouTube videos. Number 1. YouTube changes. So when did you discover the wonders of YouTube? I started going steady with YouTube back in the spring of 2013. Until then, we were just friends. The previous autumn, I fell about 18 feet, and I did some serious damage to my ankle, and I've whined about it ever since. Seriously, if you're a subscriber to my channel and you've watched our videos for the past couple of years, I've mentioned this accident a few times. See, I was on the couch for a long time after the accident, and to occupy myself, I watched a lot of YouTube. Now, I didn't join YouTube until May of 2013, but trust me, YouTube was my companion, and that's when I realized how amazing YouTube really is. But it's likely you don't know that YouTube. The YouTube you're watching right now is much different than the YouTube I was watching back in 2013, and the YouTube I was watching back then, by most accounts, was a completely different experience than previous years. YouTube changes, and so do I, and you change too, and sometimes those changes are for internal reasons, and sometimes for external reasons. Regardless, change is normal. And for YouTube creators just like me, that's not always easy. But you take the good and you take the bad because it's the facts of life. I recommend the ageless book, Who Moved My Cheese? No, seriously, it's a real book, and if you happen to be a younger YouTube creator, or a younger business person for that matter, and by younger, I just mean under 40, I highly recommend it. It's dated, but it's still worth your time for anyone that has a hard time rolling with changes or anyone who likes cheese. Number 2. YouTube has always been mainstream. Now, this isn't the fact you want, but it's the fact you need. Yes, it's true, YouTube was started in a garage back in 2005. These startup stories always begin in a garage. But this wasn't any old garage. The people that started the video platform you're watching right now, Chad Hurley, Stephen Chen, and Joed Karim, were employed by PayPal while creating YouTube. In 2006, a year after the birth of the company, YouTube became the fastest growing site on the web. YouTube wasn't the first or only video sharing website at the time, but their competition became irrelevant quickly. That too is complicated, but it's not for this video. But the idea that YouTube is selling out recently to corporate interest, that's not true. YouTube has always been selling out from the very beginning by landing advertising partnerships with companies like NBC as early as 2006. And by selling out, I just mean getting paid. YouTube is a business. They have to make money. Now, I'd rather make money showing family videos, and I do sometimes, but we all must do what we need to do to pay bills. My real point is that from the very beginning, YouTube wasn't going the way of MySpace. It was a hit right off the bat with the right demographic, and it was full of potential. Before the leaves were off the trees in 2006, Google purchased YouTube, and just a few months later, YouTube was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year. All the major media giants knew way back then that YouTube was the new frontier. But it's all about timing, and the media giants were just waiting for the right time. Number 3. YouTube and smartphones. History is complicated and never explained fully by names, dates, and events. And it's been a long time since 2006, 13 years to be exact, unless you're watching this in the future, in which case, thanks for watching, and leave a message in the comments letting me know what it's like in the future. And have you seen my windmill? Anyway, my channel's analytics suggest that there's a good chance you're watching this video on a smartphone and that you ate garlic last night. Just kidding, YouTube analytics can't tell me what you ate last night, but Google Home can. If anything helped YouTube's dominance, it was the launching of the original iPhone back in 2007 and its competitors that came after. Again, success is all about timing. Yes, YouTube was already a smash hit before modern smartphones, but smartphones gave everyone the power of a handheld studio and eventually the ability to watch and share videos everywhere at any time. If you have a smartphone, that's all you really need to start a YouTube channel, and it's possible to make money on YouTube using just a smartphone. In fact, that's all I used the first year I made videos for YouTube, and I didn't have over 100 subscribers that first year either, so trust me, that's the hard way and I really don't recommend it at all. Number 4. YouTube creators create communities, not just content. YouTube isn't YouTube without YouTube creators. Think about it. YouTube creators, including the one you're watching right now, invite people across multiple platforms who might not know much about YouTube to watch our video content. I know it's hard to believe that there are people who've never visited YouTube in 2019, but trust me, I meet people all the time saying, "Hey, I'm new to YouTube." Video content creators like myself ask people to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share our content. And to do all of those things, you have to be a member of YouTube. I know for a fact that I'm personally responsible for at least 20 people joining YouTube because I kept harassing them to watch and subscribe to my channel. And my channel is tiny compared to, well, every other channel. And once you're a YouTube member, meaning you have a login and password, you're a part of the YouTube community. But if I've learned anything, it's that people will give one video a try if they're already interested in the subject. So yes, clickbait works. And they'll even watch a couple of your videos if your videos are decent. And people will watch several of your videos if they like you a little. But people are more likely to return again and again if the channel supports a community. Good video content rises to the top, but strong communities keep channels in business, and solid channels keep YouTube in business. Number 5. Television can't compete with YouTube. I started watching YouTube because, like millions of other people, I had grown to hate television. To this day, I barely watch an hour of television a week. For most YouTube channels, there is less distance between you and the people creating the video content you're watching. Yes, that can get really weird, but creators interact with their subscribers all the time. I still respond to all of our channel's comments right here on YouTube, and I learned that from other creators when I first started watching YouTube videos. And thanks to live streaming, it's likely that you can interact with some of the biggest creators on the platform. And television just can't compete with that. And it's not just interaction that's dragging people away from their television sets. It's thousands of creators throwing out content for people to experience and enjoy. It just so happens that my romantic YouTube story beginning in 2013 isn't really unique. Millions of other people fell 18 feet and broke their leg as well in 2012. Okay, well, that part of my YouTube story is a little unique. Seriously, in 2013, the same year I joined YouTube, the number of monthly unique visitors to YouTube reached 1 billion per month. So when I say billions of people were thinking and doing the same thing I was doing in 2013, I mean that quite literally. More and more people are discovering YouTube every day and from all over the world, and that means that YouTube is likely to go through some more changes. But we've already talked about that. This also means that people are waking up to the fact that YouTube is mainstream. It's more diverse, colorful, and imaginative than what my generation and the generations before mine are used to, and it's not perfect. But now that YouTube's mainstream identity is, well, mainstream, longtime creators on the platform cringe when celebrities try to do the YouTube thing. Being the new mainstream golden child also means that YouTube is a target for unnecessary ridicule from other media sources that might not be keeping up with the trends. And being a bigger target means that YouTube creators have to clean up their act a little bit and be a little more careful. Number 7. Ask your teenage kids about YouTube. Here's something else I noticed in 2013. I was getting older, and you're right, most people realize this much sooner, but there it is. While I was discovering YouTube, I found myself asking my kids about who and what I was watching. Like, have you heard of this creator? Or what about that creator? And what do you watch? And I learned quickly that I was behind, and all of those parental controls I placed on our cable was a waste. You can find anything on YouTube. Seriously, I had no idea. YouTube's done a great job setting up things for kids these days, but before 2013, I didn't have a clue. And it's not YouTube's fault when kids watch things on this platform that parents would rather them not watch. Parents should seek information, and YouTube makes this information easy to find. But just in case you're still as clueless as I was in 2013, I've placed links in the description. It's worth your time. Regardless, I would include your kids in that conversation because they probably have a lot to teach you about YouTube, like how not to embarrass yourself in the comment section of a video or how to identify trolls. And if you're over the age of, I don't know, let's say 35 and you're wanting to start a YouTube channel, I strongly encourage you to talk to younger people. Way younger. Their comments will help you with your own channel. And no, my kids weren't thrilled when I started this channel, but now they're my biggest fans.
Yeah, about that.
And they've helped me understand this platform more than anyone. I just wish they were still at home helping me now. Number 8. As a hobby or a profession, YouTube is a great opportunity. People become YouTube creators for a variety of reasons. I have my reasons, but I'll share that on an upcoming live stream, unless you're watching in the future, in which case, again, thank you for watching, and did I lose those 30 pounds this year? If you're wanting to start making video content, jump in, time's wasting. I really missed an opportunity by not following my instinct and starting this channel back in 2013. I was listening to bad advice from well-meaning people, so what's my point? I missed a pretty big boat in 2013, in part because I doubted my ability to grow, learn, learn and adjust to something new. And I was really intimidated by the fact that most of the people on this platform are my kids' age or at least 10 years younger than I am now. That's changed exponentially since then, but that insecurity cost me, and it might be costing you. And the truth is that if you're wanting to start a channel and begin creating content, don't let anyone tell you it's too late and that it's not as easy as it used to be. I mean, it isn't, but you won't know the difference. I was hearing that garbage in 2013 when I missed the boat. The truth is that there wasn't anyone in my life at the time who could have given me the right advice to start the channel you're watching right now. Many of my peers watched YouTube videos, but only a handful were actually members or understood what's really happening on YouTube. This has changed drastically since I started this channel, but that doesn't mean it's too late. The best place to learn about starting a YouTube channel can be found right here on YouTube. And just like any hobby or profession for that matter, you want to begin right by knowing the rules and how things work, because whether you're starting a channel as a hobby or business, it's really an amazing opportunity you want to start the right way and set yourself up for a tremendous success. Don't let anyone fool you. There's plenty of room left on this platform, but you have to be willing to learn and willing to work really hard. Number 9. Conspiracy channels and conspiracy videos make strange alliances. When I first started binge watching YouTube videos, I loved watching conspiracy videos. If you're a subscriber, you've heard me say this before, perhaps during a live stream, but conspiracy videos remind me of when science fiction was still good and not so preachy and filled with social commentary. Don't get me wrong, a lot of conspiracy videos are filled with social commentary, but again, it's old and familiar. But some of the most creative people in the world make videos on YouTube. But being creative doesn't make someone an authority on a topic. I even experimented making conspiracy videos, and a few of them were successful, at least for this channel. But I've learned over the past few years that not everyone looks at conspiracy videos the same way I do. Some people are really searching for hidden answers to deep mysteries, and they really believe everything they're watching. And that's not smart on any internet platform. Look, we all know there are real conspiracies, and maybe there are a few YouTube creators that are onto something. Besides, many of these videos are harmless, but YouTube isn't concerned with most videos about JFK conspiracies, fake moon landings, flat Earth, especially flat Earth. But some conspiracy videos have an agenda, or at the very least, the content creator has only a partial piece of a puzzle, but displaying unguided and undisciplined research that provides information to viewers that simply isn't true. In my opinion, even these videos aren't as much of the problem as what and who it attracts. Some of these videos have a particular theme, and they attract the most hateful people on the internet. And these people traffic in all kinds of lies that were spread in hate, war, and poverty during the 1930s. I have zero tolerance for that nonsense on my channel, but I digress. So if you're watching a lot of conspiracy videos, or if you're thinking about making conspiracy videos, remember what I said earlier about YouTube being a place to develop communities. You don't want to find yourself involved with or creating a community in which their behavior defines you instead of defining yourself. Yes, I know there are people watching this thinking that I'm a paid government shill, and I hope so. In fact, be sure to share this video telling everyone that I'm a paid government shill, because maybe I am. But for the life of me, that check never seems to get here. So if I'm a shill, the Illuminati needs to get that check in the mail. I need to get paid, baby. Number 10. Making videos consistently is rewarding. Like I said earlier, I started making videos with my iPhone. I loved it then, and I love it now. I still have a lot to learn, and to be honest, that's the best part. You know, when I first started making videos, I didn't really want to commit fully to doing all the little things you need to do to make better videos. And honestly, that was a mistake. It's not easy getting something from your head to the screen, and it's not any easier when you don't get a lot of views on the video that you've placed so much time and effort. Besides, everybody wants to do things the easy way. But on this platform, the little things really matter. Being as consistent as possible is not just a big deal. It's one of the most important things about growing a YouTube channel. Last year, I found out that I didn't have enough subscribers or watch time for my channel to remain in the YouTube Partnership Program. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty devastated. And that's when I had to ask myself, why are you making videos? What are you getting out of this, Bill? Well, this is what I thought. YouTube is a great place where I can put videos and get feedback and some interaction from people watching my videos. It's a place where my efforts can be measured. And it's not always a perfect measurement, but it's measurement nonetheless. So I kept at it, and sure enough, just a few months later, I was back in the YouTube Partner Program. It's rewarding because I can see how much I've improved over the past several months and several years. And these days, it's rewarding because our channel is growing, and we have a growing community, and that's really awesome. Well, that concludes my genius and very informative video about 10 things I've learned on YouTube since making YouTube videos, including clever outros. But be sure to click the like and subscribe button. My name is Bill Marion, and this is A Nose for Life. If you have time, check out some of these other videos.